Good morning, class. Today, 19th of November 2020. Today, we are going to a new wave of our new supplementary reader, that is Footprints Without Feet. And we are going to start lesson number 6, The Making of a Scientist. This chapter or part is written by Robert W. Peterson. Robert W. Peterson, he was an American writer. Okay. And usually he writes in the newspaper and later he became a freelance author of magazine articles. He wrote many magazine articles and books, especially on the topic of sports and scouting. Especially on the topics of sports and scouting. So Mr. Robert, he usually tried to write the magazine or articles related to sports or scouting. He was born in 1925, United States of America, and he was died in 11th February 2006. Not more than that, it's 2006. Okay, in same United States. Nationality, he belongs to an American, but as I told you that here in this story, he also want to express some of its scouting experience. Okay, that he want to convey his message to this story. So let us now going to read the story, The Making of a Scientist. Richard Albright has received, this story is basically belongs to the name of a person named Richard Albright. Richard Albright has received the Searle Scholar Award and the Karen Plumb Award for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. So he got two awards, and he was awarded for his biochemistry and molecular biology. It was his fascination for butterflies that opened the world of science to him. It means that whatever he wanted to experiment with butterflies, that gave a new path to his scientific world. So now let us read, how did a book becoming a turning point in Richard Albright's life? How his family or mother helped him. In this chapter, we can read it. Let's start our chapter. At the age of 22, a former Scout of the Year excited the scientific world with a new theory on how cells work. Richard H. Albright and his college roommate explained the theory in an article in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. So here, the author says that a former Scout of the Year, okay, he is considered as the Scout of the Year, and he was excited the scientific world with a new theory. This he did, the new theory, whatever he invented, the new theory, he did at the age of 22. 22 age में जो theory का invention Richard Albright ने किया वो scientific world में enter हुई. The theory was how cells work, right? Richard Albright and his college roommate, they explained the theory in an article, right? Both of them, the roommate and Richard, they want to explain the theory in an article form. And the article was titled Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. So the students, you can imagine, at the age of 22, Richard first achievement was there. You can say that, isn't it? So in the theory of scientific world, he want to explain, want to invent a theory how cells work. With his roommate, he tried to explain through and try to uh, motivate that theory in the form of an article. And the title of that article is Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. Next paragraph. It was the first time this important scientific journal had ever published the work of college students. In sports, that would be like making the big leagues at the age of 15 and hitting a home run your first time at bat. For Richard Everett, it was the first in a long string of achievements in science and other fields. And it all started with butterflies. So, it was his first achievement in his life in the scientific world. And it started with the experiment of butterflies. Okay, so he entered the scientific world at the age of 22. 22 एज में रिचर्ड एवराइट ने एक बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट किया था. That was the achievement of that experiment with butterflies. And he wrote an article. The name of that article is Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. And he got success. Okay. Then, next paragraph. An only child, Everett grew up north of Reading Peninsula. There wasn't much I could do there, he said. I certainly couldn't play football or baseball with a team of one. But there was one thing I could do, collect things. So Everett was the only child of his parents, single child. Everett अपने माता पिता का एक ही इकलौता बेटा था. And they lived in the north. Okay, north of Reading. They live in their peninsula. North of peninsula में वो रहते थे. Everett wrote that there was nothing to do. कुछ करने को नहीं था. There was nothing to do there. He could not play football or baseball, but he could do collecting things now. खेलने को कुछ नहीं. No football, no baseball, nothing else. But he used to collect the things. It may be its hobby. ये हो सकता है कि ये उसका hobby हो. उसे अच्छा लगता था शुरू से. Next entry. So he did it that, and did it ever. Beginning in the kindergarten, Everett collected butterflies with the same determination that has marked all his activities. He also collected rocks, fossils, coins. He became an eager astronomer too, sometimes stargazing all nights. So, Everett started collecting butterflies first in his kindergarten stage. बचपन से ही, है ना, बचपन से ही चाइल्डहुड एज में ही उसको ये शौक था collecting different kinds of butterflies. Then he also liked to collect rocks, different kinds of rocks, fossils, coins, and he also become a very good astronomer. He also wanted, like that they are doing, they are gazing many hours, they are gazing stars many hours. जितने astronomer कितने घंटे तक star gaze करते हैं, ऐसे इसको बहुत अच्छा लगता था. He also want to become a stargazer and very much eager to know about astronomy. Okay, so we can say that it is his hobby. He likes to do it. Okay, collecting different fossils, coins, butterflies. Now page number 33. From the first he had driving curiosity along with a bright mind. He also had a mother who encouraged his interest in learning. She took him on trips, bought him telescopes, microscopes, cameras, mounting materials, and other equipments, and helped him in many other ways. For the first time, his curiosity has given a bright path to his life. उसकी जानने की जो उत्सुकता थी उसने उसने उसके जीवन में नया ट्विस्ट दिया. And for that, his mother always encouraged him, counseled him, motivated him. Okay, and keep on going on interesting in learning. Not only she also provides trips, bought telescope, microscope, cameras, mounting materials, and many others. So his mother helped him in every aspect of his life. उसके जीवन के हर एक दौर पे उसकी मदर उसको मदद करती थी, उसके साथ खड़ी होती थी, उसे मोटिवेट करती थी, उसे कभी डिसअपॉइंट नहीं किया. जिसमें उस बच्चे की उत्सुकता दिखाई दी, उसकी मदर ने उसी फील्ड में उसको और काउंसलिंग. ये बहुत बड़ा सरप्लस पॉइंट होता है. हम अपने नेचुरल, अभी अगर हम नॉर्मल बात करेंगे तो बच्चे का जो इंटरेस्ट होता है, हमने देखा है कई पेरेंट्स अपना एम्बिशन फुलफिल करने के लिए बच्चे को उस लाइन पे मोटिवेट करते हैं. You will have to become a doctor, means doctor, whether the child is interested in that field or not, but the parents want to fulfill their ambition. But in my point of view, it is not there. मुझे ऐसा point of view अच्छा नहीं लगता है. We should have to listen the point of view of the child also. वो क्या चाहता है? अगर किसी बच्चे को अगर स्पोर्ट्स में इंटरेस्ट है तो स्पोर्ट्स इज नॉट ए बैड फील्ड, उसे उसमें मोटिवेट करिए ताकि आगे जाके उसका फ्यूचर बहुत ब्राइट हो. स्टडी इज इंपॉर्टेंट, नो डाउट, वो भी आपको साइमल्टेनियसली करना, और एट द सेम टाइम अपने एम्बिशन को फुलफिल करने के लिए आपको उस पर भी कंसंट्रेट करना, isn't it? So here in this chapter, Richard's mother always motivate him, always counseling him, always provide all the materials, whatever he wanted. Next paragraph. I was his only companion until he started school, his mother said. This is true that for his mother, he was the only friend, he was the only companion whom both of them shared each other's fate. After that, I would bring home friends for him, but at night, we just did things together. Richie was my whole life after his father died when Richie was in third grade. So for his mother, Richard Abright was the only whole soul for his life. उसकी मदर के लाइफ में रिचर्ड के अलावा कोई नहीं था, सब कुछ रिचर्ड अब्राइट ही था. जो भी चीज करना उसे सब कुछ वही करना था. तो हम यही कह सकते हैं, both of them are interdependent to each other. Next paragraph. She and her son spent almost every evening at the dining room table. If we didn't have things to do, I found work for him. Not physical work, but learning things, his mother said. He liked it, he wanted to learn. So both this mother and child, both of them spent their evening dinner together. And if they didn't find anything to do, the mother gives some learning things which motivate him. उसे अगर कुछ काम फिजिकली वर्क नहीं रहता था जिससे, तो मदर उसको कोई लर्निंग पार्ट उसे देती थी और उससे वो और जानने की उत्सुकता आ जाती थी उसमें. And learn he did, and he learned, और वो सीखता था, उसमें बहुत ही इंटरेस्ट. He earned top grades in school on everyday things. He was just like every other kid, his mother said. By the time he was in the second grade, Abright had collected all 25 species of butterflies found around his hometown. This is a superb one. When he was in second grade, second class, what did he do? He collected 25 different types of butterflies, different breeds of butterflies around his surrounding. 25 डिफरेंट टाइप्स के उसने बटरफ्लाई कलेक्ट की अपने आसपास चल रहे। दिस इज रियली कितना इंटरेस्ट है वो दिख रहा है। Here is mentioned that see what different types of their species and subspecies of butterflies collected in 6 weeks in Reading Peninsula. So this is, we can say that it is his first achievement. इतना छोटा बच्चे के लिए तो एक अचीवमेंट है इस एज में। हम तो अगर एक पकड़ते तो दूसरा छोड़ भी देते जल्दी। But 25 species collect karna, information collect karna, everything. He was very much deeply interested in all this. Your list is given all this. You go through that list. Okay. So after that, it is there. That probably would have been the end of my butterfly collecting, he said. But then my mother got me a children's book called The Travels of Monarch X. So his mother bought a book for him, children's book leke aaye, and the name of the book is The Travels of Monarch X. That book, which told how monarch butterflies migrate to Central America, opened the world of science to the eager young collector. So, in this page, we can say that Albright is a keen interest to collect the butterflies, isn't it? And he sold his article at 15 to a scientific journal. He was like a home run scored person. In the game of baseball also, he is very much, you can see that baseball में उसका बहुत interest था. His mother always tried to uplift him every time. He want to uplift him. Albright's mother gave him a children's book, and the name of that book is The Travels of Monarch X. In that book, it told that how the monarch butterflies, monarch butterflies migrate to Central America. कैसे migrate करती यहाँ से वहाँ पे जाती. And this give an entry in the world of science to Richard Albright. ये उसके लिए ये बुक उसको एक ऐसा रास्ता दिखाया कि वो साइंस की दुनिया में एंटर कर गया पूरी से. अब तक एक सिर्फ स्कूलिंग चाइल्डहुड वाली माइंड चल रही थी और उसका इंटरेस्ट चल रहा था, बट प्रॉपर उसको उस चीज की नॉलेज नहीं है. अब उसको उस चीज की नॉलेज आ चुकी थी. So here it is there. So we can say that as he has collected 25 species of butterflies, and these were all found around his hometown में उसको सारी butterflies मिल गई थी. So we can say that Richard Albright has such a keen interest to collect the things, isn't it? Now page turn, page number 34. At the end of the book, readers were invited to help study butterfly migrations. They were asked to tag butterflies for research by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of the University of Toronto, Canada. Albright's mother wrote to Doctor, and soon Albright was attaching light adhesive tags to the wings of monarchs. Anyone who found a tagged butterfly was asked to send the tag to Dr. Urquhart. Okay. So, what happened when he gave the children's book to his son, and the name of the book is The Travels of Monarch X. At the end of the book, readers were invited, those who are reading that book, they are invited to help study butterfly migrations. They were asked to tag butterflies. ठीक है ना? उन्हें ये कहा जाता था खोज करने की तिथियां को लेबल द्वारा बांधने के लिए कहा जाता था. उन पे लेबल किया जाए. जो भी आप बटरफ्लाई कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, you should have to label that. जितने भी रीडर्स पढ़ते हैं, they have to study about the butterfly, and they asked to tag butterflies for research. रिसर्च किया जाएगा, जब टैग लग जाएगा, दिस बटरफ्लाई टैग लगा दिया उसमें, एक आइडेंटिफिकेशन रहती है. It was being done by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart, and he was belonged to Toronto University, Canada. Upright started tagging monarch butterflies. He started his work. से टैग लगाना शुरू कर दिया monarch butterflies जितने भी. Anyone who found a tag butterfly was asked to send to Dr. Urquhart. उसे डॉक्टर अर्कहार्ट के पास भेजना होता था टैग लगा के. In this way collection started. Collection start हो जाता था किस तरह से करना है, वर्क किस तरह से प्रोसीड करना है, right? So today this much is there. So I hope whatever I have discussed you, it must be clear to you.